morning and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the vlog. Hope you guys are having a great day and hope you had a great July 4th holiday. Hopefully everyone still has 10 fingers.
Put it in reverse, Terry! Put it in reverse! Oh, Lord!
Our party here unfortunately got rained out, so we moved everything into the garage and we still had fun, which is really all that matters. And really the only thing that matters is that we are enjoying our freedom in the greatest country on earth, potentially in the universe. So I really can't say for sure. There might be an America 2 out there that's even better. Today's upload is going to be all about the DURAMAX, and it doesn't get much more American than that because the truck is filthy. Whether it be a bunch of rocks in the bed or a bunch of dog hair and other shit in the back seat, the truck has not been cleaned in literally about 2 years. It's been 2 years since I've done a proper interior detail on this vehicle. I mean, I got lift blocks in here. What in God's name was I ever gonna do with these? I don't know. I really don't know. I got a trailer hitch, jump cables. I got a gallon of something, which I'm sure there's, you know, brand new organism species not yet known as science yet in there. I got a reusable shopping bag box here. This is the Eagle float that's in the pool now. Point is, I got a lot of shit I don't need and it's really disgusting. So we're gonna clean it. I'm gonna take all the big shit out of here and we're gonna take it to a detailing shop that just opened up near me. Big question I'm sure a lot of you are going to ask is, Mike, why are you not taking the truck to Troy and Detail Lab? Well, Troy has a lot of big projects going on right now, including some paint corrections. Of course, the landscaping is going on right now. They have a job to do, I get it. But yeah, Troy has a bunch of big projects going on right now. Doesn't have time for a small job like this. Even though he did offer because Troy's a nice man, I'm not gonna hassle him. This shop can do it. Let's clean everything out and get it ready for a full detail. At least I can use the shopping bag for something. U-Haul trailer hitch light adapter thing. Look, a traffic ticket and a warning notice. Don't let anybody tell you I don't use my truck for work sometimes. Rocks are cleaned up. The car, or the truck rather, is cleaned out. And we are ready to go. Let's check out this shop. Really exciting weekend coming up. We are going to dyno test Grandpa. We're gonna see, oh, why is the camera looking up? My apologies. We're gonna dyno test Grandpa and we're gonna see how much power does old Grandpa make. Now the LS2, I think it came from the factory with like a 300 ZX over there. It's kind of nice. A blue one, I don't know if you can see it. I think from the factory, and a Grand Sport. From the factory, the LS2 made around 420 horsepower at the crank, which would mean it should make about 360 to the wheels, somewhere in there. So I think it's gonna make about 360. But since it's a very light car, and I have to talk about the interior more when we get home, but since it's a very light car, it's gonna be pretty, I mean, it's not gonna need a ton of power to go really, really fast. The thing about this detail is that it's only 240 bucks for the Supreme one. I got like the best of everything, the biggest package. So 240 bucks is a really, really good price. I mean, most detailing places, like minimum for a full thing is like $300. So we're gonna see how good it is. I think it'll be pretty good. The place looks great. And you know, what kind of detail can basically 200 bucks get you? Right here on the square in Linglestown, CR Automotive Detailing. Brand new place. And we'll see how it goes. They got the bays over here, got plenty of bays. Thank you, sir. And there's my mom's Mini. Yes, my mom is giving me a ride home. I'm 12. Leave these for the guys that are doing the work here. Little merch gift, by the way. Links for all the merch is down below in the description. We'll get her back much cleaner, I hope. Ready for it? And there she goes. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit in the bay. Oh yeah, it should fit. A little tight, but she's in there. Oh, my baby. All right, they'll take care of it. So as you can see, I've decided to go with the passenger seat completely out. I did vacuum out the peanuts though, that was in the floor. So the passenger seat is completely out and I did get the driver's side seat in. So that's all good to go. And little tip for you, C5 seats will fit in a C6. I used the same brackets from Corbeau to mount the seat in a C5. Exactly the same, bolts up, no problem. And I am for now using the stock seat belt, which also bolts to the seat. For safety, of course, which is very important on this channel, we care very deeply about safety here. And yeah, I love the Corbos. These seats are about 300 bucks. I got the spots for a harness, and eventually when she has a cage, when Grandpa has a cage in, that seat will work just fine, I think. So there you go, very lightweight, easy to use. I use the slider bracket so that, you know, you can adjust where you sit. You know, maybe I'll get a racing steering wheel as well, because I really think that that's probably the ugliest part of the car. But and as far as weight reduction goes, I think this is really all you need to do. Now, I could take out the carpet and, you know, take out some plastics and get rid of another, like, you know, probably 20 or 30 pounds, but would that really be worth it, you know, to tear apart the whole car and, you know, make it look retarded, and it would be stupid loud in here. It's already pretty loud, believe it or not, without the big, bulky, you know, very padded seats. It did get a lot louder here in the cabin. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's light enough, you know, and if I want to get lighter, I can do more stuff to it. Now, we are going to gain some weight when we put a cage back in, but for right now, you know, I actually really like the setup. These seats, like I said, they're super nice. Like, I could definitely still drive this car on a road trip, and they serve their purpose. That is the little update on Grandpa for right now. Like I said, dyno coming up this weekend. And what the hell, you know, maybe I'll dyno the 2019 ZR1 as well. With that seat gone, you know, I've basically added, I mean, it's essentially like adding 1,000 horsepower. Now, that's how fast it's, you know, 900, 1,000, somewhere in there. That's where it's gonna be. While we wait for the truck to be done, as we enjoy this gorgeous weather, I'm sure you can hear and maybe see there, depending on how the frame looks, but we should do a little bit of a mail time. From Aiden Fletcher in Ontario. Oh my God, look at this. This is freaking awesome. Look at this. It's a little like pillow plush thing, nitrous bottle. Oh my God, that is fucking cool. God, the stuff people send. Hey Mike, my name is Aiden. I've been watching you since the first day you got your Z06. I make videos on YouTube. My channel is 6-Speed Fletch. I'm 16 years old and I am trying to get my channel out there. Currently working on paying down our 2003 SVT Cobra. My dad owns a 2014 GT500, both featured on the channel. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the little NOS bottle, and maybe you can fool a few people with it. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and best of luck to your channel. Check them out. Of course, I pay to have my vehicle cleaned, and it's gonna be very nice, and I want it to be, you know, like, look good and everything. And what does it do? It rains. So not only does it rain all day yesterday, and my party gets rained out, but it rains today, and I'm gonna have to drive my truck in it. And because of the tires, which is my own fault, okay, I get that, you know, the tires are my fault, but because of the tires, it's gonna be splashing water everywhere, and it's gonna quickly look like shit. Wouldn't it be great if we could just snap our fingers and the truck would be here? That was pretty lame. But the truck is here, it is back, and yes, I did have to drive it home and get some water on it, as you can see, splashed up there and on the body. But overall, holy crap, guys, I might have to change the title of this video and clickbait a little bit and say my new truck, because I mean, this thing has not been this clean since the day I bought it. And keep in mind, I bought this truck, I mean, yeah, it was used, but it was essentially brand new. It had 12,000 miles on it, so it was almost brand new. And I mean, my God, it is so clean. Hold on, my camera's really foggy. Humidity is crazy, sorry about that, but yeah, the truck is just, it looks fantastic. They even did the wheels, which I did not expect, but they polished the wheels, which is incredible. I mean, they really needed it, and they shined up the tires real good. The body is great, and I mean, unfortunately now it's got a little bit of dirt on it from the rain, but I mean, they did everything. They even washed out the bed of the truck. They washed the bed out. I had all that shit from the rocks in there, and that's gone. And here is the best part. So the outside, I mean, yeah, the outside's clean. They did a phenomenal job. I love it. I mean, they shined up every little, the mirrors, the door, everything looks great. The windows, they did a fantastic job. But here is the kicker. The inside. Now, you guys remember from just a couple of hours ago, and keep in mind, this is a couple hours, not like I dropped it off for a couple days. This was done in like 2 hours. The inside is freaking nuts. Like, look, it is so clean. They got all the way back under the seat. I mean, this was covered in dog hair, covered in hair. And they got all the way back in there underneath the rear seat. Under the rear seat is clean now. The carpets have been shampooed. They feel nice. It feels like the carpet's in your house. The mats were cleaned. I mean, they're old and ratty mats, so they look terrible, but that's not their fault. The seat itself, I mean, look, there is no hair left at all on this seat, and there was a lot of bulldog hair. They cleaned the headliner, they cleaned the inside of the back windows, which had slobber on it. Look at how perfect it is. It's perfect. Even the pedals, like the pedals had all the dirt in it and everything. They cleaned out the little grips in the gas and the brake pedal and even the parking brake. It's all cleaned up. Under here is clean. Everything is clean. Like they did, I can't believe how thorough of a job they did in such a short amount of time. They cleaned out the door pocket, as you can see. That's all cleaned out, all that dirt and mud that was in there. They cleaned the little like window switches. And this is not like a commercial, by the way. I'm not getting paid for this. Maybe I should be. I'm doing a great job. This is a great infomercial. But I mean, they really just cleaned everything, and it's like a brand new truck. They even have their own little air fresheners they put in the vents. But really, I mean, it's essentially, this is how it looked brand new. This is how it looked when I got it. I mean, to some people, I'm sure they're like, you know, why are you going on and on about it? But the truck, as you guys know, is my baby. I love it. And to see it like restored to its full glory and to be as clean as it could be. And you know, I drive this truck. I use it for the dogs and to haul stuff, and I don't often have time to clean it. And I'm not sure I could have done this good of a job anyway. It's all it really needs. You know, I think from time to time about getting a new truck, but really this thing is so clean and so nice, and it runs great. Everything works. You know, I don't really need to. Like, you know, everybody's got a new truck. This is something different, even though plenty of people have cat-eye DURAMAXs as well. But you know, I like keeping it old school. Something special about the old trucks. That's about it. So for once in my life, for once in the YouTube channel's existence, 2 of my vehicles are clean at the same time: the truck and the McLaren. A rare moment. You might want to jot down this date. I wiped off some of the dirty water and give you one final walk around here. But yeah, definitely super happy with it. And I know the DURAMAX doesn't get quite as much screen time as it probably deserves. But I actually do have a couple of things I'm doing to it in the near future, which should be pretty cool. But basically, I mean, the reason why I don't make too many videos with it is because it's perfect. This is exactly the way I want it for now. I don't, you know, I don't feel like it needs anything done. And therefore, you know, there's not much to say. To me, she has reached maximum perfection. I mean, do I think it was worth it? 240 bucks, I would say definitely. Like I said, most detailing places would charge, I mean, 300, 400, 500 bucks for something like that at that level. So I think it was definitely worth it. Very quick, easy. And yeah, I mean, I would say for 200 bucks, you can't get much better than that. I mean, that's a lot of labor for 200 bucks. That being said, I hope that you enjoyed this upload. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Have a great night.